We entered the loom not through a door, but through memory made solid. The air trembled as if recognizing our presence. Beneath our feet a stair formed out of thought itself, spiraling, fragile yet impossibly sturdy, building itself just in time as we walked. Each step carried the weight of centuries, the echo of forgotten dreams, and the memory of architects long dissolved into the lattice. The loom was not a place exactly. It was a nexus of all remembered things, overlapping dreams, lost languages, untold stories, songs never sung aloud. Floating threads of light drifted past like lanterns on a windless night, carrying fragments of lives and possibilities. A man proposing to someone who never said yes, their face twisted with regret and hope. A girl running barefoot through a winter without snow, the ground a mirror of invisible frost. A child crying for a mother who had never existed in any world. Each thread shimmered, connecting to others, weaving together the impossible tapestry of human thought. The deeper we went, the denser the threads became, a lattice vibrating with life. At the center, a column of silver light spiraled upward like a living braid of wind. It pulsed not with mechanical precision, but with the rhythm of a heart, of every heart that had once been preserved in memory. This was the loom's core, the stabilizer, the memory of Earth before forgetting. I reached toward it, hands tingling with resonance. I could feel everything. The grief of the final days, the hope planted by those who had chosen to dream, the weight of lives abandoned and yet preserved. And then it happened. The tremor came, not through the ground, but through the dream itself. A wrong note struck in a symphony, a ripple tearing through the threads. Floating memories shattered mid-air. The spiral pulsed erratically. Somewhere deep in the loom, a scream erupted, not of voice, but of thought, of raw fear. The woman beside me paled. "Someone's waking," she said. "But that's good, isn't it?" I asked, uncertain. "Not like this," she replied. Her voice was tight. "They're waking in fear. They don't remember. They're trapped, and they're tearing at the weave." The loom groaned as threads twisted violently. Around us, dreams distorted. The girl's snowless winter became a forest of fire. The man's proposal shifted into chaos. A city rising and collapsing in reverse, then forward again. Reality here was fluid, dangerous, responsive to the panic of minds unanchored. "Where are they?" I asked. She raised her hand, pressing her palm against the air. It rippled like fabric. "Near the outer edge, where the dream phrase. If they wake like this, the whole network could collapse." I didn't hesitate. I stepped forward. The corridor beyond was unlike the loom itself. It wasn't built of memory or light. It was raw static. Gray, flickering, a living distortion that resisted form. Faces appeared and dissolved, symbols twisted into and out of recognition. Whispered names echoed in voices I had never heard, and in some, my own. She stayed close, murmuring, "Stay anchored. Don't let it pull you in." At the end of the corridor crouched a figure, hands over their ears, shaking violently. It was a boy. His age flickered like a candle. With each shudder, the air itself ripped, tearing fragments of memory into mist. A burning building swallowed whole in silence. A closed door echoing accusation. A voice whispering, "It's your fault." I approached slowly, hands open. "He's not fully formed," she warned. "If he sees you as a threat, this entire space could collapse." He looked up, eyes black as void, not empty, but filled with every unprocessed thought, every unclaimed fear. "You remember, don't you?" I said softly. He opened his mouth and screamed, not with sound, but through the dream. Reality fractured. Cracks split beneath us, revealing a true void beyond the dreaming layers. Shapes formed around him, malformed memories with hands of smoke, words with teeth, mirrors reflecting only pain. I didn't flinch. I reached out. "You're not alone," I whispered. "You're dreaming, just like me." He gasped, a sound like water finding air after years. The shapes froze. You remember?" he whispered, fragile, incredulous. I do, and I can help you, I said. The static around him softened. His skin solidified. The void pulled back, and then he whispered, trembling. I didn't mean to. I was just so afraid. I woke up, and everything was wrong. I took his hands. For the first time, he let someone touch him. The corridor stabilized. Static cleared. The violent distortions dissipated into starlight. The woman stepped forward cautiously. We can bring him back. He's part of the loom. He looked at us, eyes wide. Is this real? I answered. It's as real as we make it. And in that moment, the loom itself pulsed in recognition. Something ancient, patient, and waiting stirred beneath, aware that the cycle of forgetting had been broken.